Alright. Hello, YouTube. So, today's video is going to be something interesting. I don't know why I had this idea, but, I was taking the wife to work, as you guys know. I always take her to work. Um, but I ain't going to go into details with that. So, I don't know why, but I had the idea of, for some reason, there was an old game called Study Island, or there was an old website, excuse me, called Study Island that you used to play back in like elementary school, middle school. Uh, I think even primary school had it too, and on occasion like high school, um, depending on the class and the circumstances of that class. Um, but anyways, the reason why I bring that up is because there was an old baseball game on there called Home Run Derby, and it was that was the most I played a game on Study Island or on a PC was back in school. I wouldn't say high school because I didn't play it in high school. Um, but yeah, that website I used to play on all the time when we was able to get on Study Island. And the moment the teacher said that we could play games on that website, as long as it's on that website only, that was what I played. Was Home Run Derby. Unfortunately, though, if you don't have if you're not like a teacher or a student, or if you want to pay like a fucking subscription to the damn thing, you can't play the games. There's no, there's like no physical source other than Study Island, and it's not even called Study Island no more. It's called Edimentum is the name of the website now. It's not Study Island no more. Granted, it still has the Study Island name in the website, but it's not physically called Study Island anymore. It used to be StudyIsland.com, I believe. Now it's called Edimentum.com, which is fucking stupid. But anyways, um, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because today's video is uh, got me to thinking. There was a lot of browser games and a lot of games that you could either download, play through your browser, or play through like any means necessary type thing on your computer. In computer classes, there was a bunch of games that I would play the hell out of when I was younger. Granted, some of these games I wasn't supposed to be playing. Don't get me wrong. I was probably like, I was damn near younger than 13. I know that when I played some of these games. I was like at least 12 or less when I played some of these games. But these games, I don't know why. We got a large variety of games to say the least. Through a whole bunch of different websites. The websites we have today are, hold on. Where's it at? I'm looking for the bookmark. There it is. So the websites we have today are Pop Tropica, TotalJerkface.com, which has Happy Wheels and another game on there that I don't know the name of that I played as a kid. Cool Math Games, AddictingGames.com, and Newgrounds. And there's one more game on here that I do. There's another game that we're gonna play too that I remember. I know the name of the game, but I don't know like what site it's on because there's countless numbers of sites. There was also another website that I used to play on called I don't know why, but I remember an old I remember another website back in this was in like I think it's called junior high is what it go by. It's literally 8th grade, the grade before you go to ninth grade. My first semester of 8th grade, um, when I was in that, uh, damn, when I was in 8th grade, my first semester, I remember being in computer class, because I had computer class right after this class where all I did was just play chess. And I don't remember the name. I don't remember what type of class that was called, but that's all you played is just chess. You learned how to play chess and you played it, and I had fun with it because I love chess. As much as I do checkers as well, but I honestly love chess because it makes you think. Chess is one of those games that is not meant for kids. Um, but anyways, there was a website that I used to play in computer class called Pop Tropic. It was called Pop Tropicanus, not to get confused with Pop Tropica. But it was, for some reason, I remember the name of the website called Pop Tropicanus. It was either Canis or Canus, ANS or UNS or some shit like that. But for some reason, ever since then, after 8th grade, I forgot all about the website because I moved my second semester of 8th grade. We moved to a different school, and after that, I never found the website again. Pop Tropic and this this, but it was like an old website. Um, it was another gaming website pretty much for people to play games on. Also, there's an honorable mention here. There's an old website which is funny thing enough is where I met my wife at. At the time, was a girlfriend, or well, actually at the time I should say we was friends because we just started talking on the website, and then we went from that to a old website called Google Hangouts. Well, it's called yeah, it used to be called Google Hangouts because I remember it as Google Plus. My fucking old ass. The website was called Google Plus, but it went from that to Google Hangouts, and then from that to Google Chat, and now I think it's still called Google Chat. Honestly, I don't know what it's called now. Hang on, I might be able to look. I think it's called Google Chat now, or is it called Google Meet? It might be Google Meet now. Nope, it's called Google Chat. Okay, so it's still called Google Chat to this day, and they changed that like a few years ago, I believe. Um, but anyways, the old website that I met the wife on at the time was my girlfriend, or at the time was a friend that moved on further. Um, damn, now that I just think about that, we moved in that relationship quick because we only started talking like I think not even a week, and we was already dating. Because we went from that website and then immediately to Hangouts because this website I'm talking about had one of those stupid ass restriction things where couldn't say certain things. You couldn't even say like not it wasn't even bad words. You couldn't even say not even bad words. It wasn't just bad words you couldn't say. You couldn't say like certain. You couldn't say usernames. You couldn't say anything without the game being like or the site being like, oh, sorry, you can't do that. It's pretty much the equivalent of Roblox nowadays. You can't say certain things, whether it's good or bad. Um, so we said fuck this and went from and we found a loophole and went to and managed to get the message out to be like, hey, let's move to Google Hangouts, which at the time was Google Chat, or at the time was Google Hangouts, and then moved to Google Chat as mentioned. Um, so we went to that website, and then we went from there to Messenger, Facebook Messenger, because it's for video calls. And then that's when we stayed on video calls for like 24 hours a day. Like every single day, my phone would be right next to me when I'm asleep and her on the call. Just to clarify how old I am. And this was like at least 8 years ago, by the way. This is 8 years ago when this happened. But then what was it? And then like about 4 or 5 years ago, this particular website I went to search up again. By the way, the website is called gameshed.com, and it was a I wouldn't say it was primarily a game that was strictly for horror games, primarily because I was littered with horror games. But then they changed the website to a Christian game for some fucking reason, or a Christian website that had a bunch of like Bible videos and a bunch of like churchy shit. And I'm like, okay. And then now the website is like completely gone. I don't even think the website even exists anymore. Yeah, the website doesn't exist no more. Yeah, early 2010s, I believe, when it shut down. But I didn't know anything about it shutting down until I was like later down the road. It was like older, or it was like 18 years or like 10 years later because I quit playing on the website. And then I found like other websites to play on. But yeah, the website no longer exists. But there is a new website. There is a website that I have been using for like the last many years now, called newgrounds.com, that is also on this list. So so there's that. Game Shed no longer exists, unfortunately, but to this day, I still remember the website. Yeah. So there's a thing that on the Steam communities files. There's a why is my shit in Russian? Is this a Russian website or a Russian browser? Okay, I guess it was. It must have taken me to it may have taken me to like a Russian thumbnail or thread. Yeah, because it's in English when I search it, but for some reason this file is it's in Greek. Okay, yeah. So for some reason it takes me to a Greek version of the website. It's not Russian. Never mind. But yeah. So GameShed removes horror games because of the Bible. Is literally what because I guess someone's contacted GameShed and asked them about it, and that's what they did. They removed all the horror games, all the games, and just turned it into a Bible game or a Bible site, which honestly did not last long. But yeah, this is the email that this is the email that someone got on that was on the Steam community website. This person straight up I guess this is the person that owns the Game Show website is literally like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sean. I guess the person that sent this is named Sean. You could upload the games to your own website and learn some SEO to prompt those pages and gain traffic from Google. Bogdan has decided that the time has come to stop promoting horror games, and he also put an end to another horror-related project in which we invested quite a lot of time and money. He told us that his decisions are based on the knowledge he gained after reading the Bible. He said that prompting fear and violence through horror games is something against God's plan. We still don't know the direction we're going to follow, but we trust Bogdan's judgment. P.S. If you don't have any questions, you can send him an email at that. Good luck with your projects, Max. And I guess Max is the owner or the person that works at GameShed or runs the website or some shit. But the fact that this person, like, just straight up goes from liking horror games, it goes from liking horror games and then turns just like Christian immediately, is like, bruh. How do you go from what the fuck? What happened in your life to make you go from promoting horror games on a website that was loved by generations that loved horror games to what you call it? Um, but yeah, that was loved by generations to a Bible website. Now the website doesn't even exist anymore at all. Like you don't even if you try to search gameshed.com, it probably brings up a error page. Yeah, this page doesn't work. This is literally what it brings up. It's an error for the 432 page. But if it said error 404, that just means the website's down. But no, this website is completely down. Like, completely shut down. There's no, like, searching the website. There's no nothing. They completely canceled the website. And it kind of makes me mad, honestly. The newer generation, the newer generation doesn't know what games are like, because nowadays people is just like all about Fortnite or believe it or not, people still plays Minecraft. I can't shit talk Minecraft because Minecraft has been around for like the early days, and Minecraft is a great game too. That being said, Minecraft is a great game to like get your bearings on how games work. Because it's creative, you can play in survival. It's a horror game in a way if you make it into a horror game. Um, there's like all types of things you can do, and then nowadays even on the Java edition, you can have mods. On the Bedrock edition, which is the version I have, well, I got both versions, but the Bedrock edition, which is crossplay with mobile, PC, Switch, PlayStation, anything that has Minecraft on it, just literally the Minecraft logo that says Minecraft Bedrock Edition. And you also gotta make sure it's Minecraft Bedrock Edition. That game has countless numbers of add-ons in the marketplace that you can use. So there's a lot to do in Minecraft. I might actually go back and play Minecraft, honestly, if I'm being honest. But yeah, sorry about the yapping, YouTube. I mean, I'm pretty sure some people like hearing me rant about things. So, but yeah, we're going to play a whole bunch of games. I'm going to search. There's going to be some games I search on here on this website because I do know them. There's a bunch that I remember, and one of the games I just searched is not on here anymore. Bitch. Well, there's a game called Ray I was going to search. I'll have to look for that later. Raft Wars, that was the name of it. Is this game still active? Can I still play this game? Is this game different? I don't remember that logo. I wish this fucking... You are so loud! Ow. Anyways, this is one of the websites. Meet Simon, cheerful little fellow. He's having a fun afternoon at the beach. Oh, let me make a note of this so I can remember what to title this. Alright. That way I can name figure out the name of, or so I can name the title. Or remember the title of this video. By the way, the simple controls, you just up, down. God, that... I didn't realize my camera was off, my bad. But yeah, you just back forth to gain momentum or not. Up, down. It was literally just a mouse game. Mouse only game. You also get like grenades, rockets, and for more damage. About right there. That was way too high. But yeah, this is the game. You literally just go back and forth. Damn, too low. Oh yeah, you can also bounce it off the shark too. It's just trial and error pretty much. This game made you think on how to... Fuck. This game made you think on like how much momentum you need, how much like what angles to do. Uh-oh. Hey, let's go. I got him. Damn it. That was slightly too low. Fuck. Too high. I thought I was about to bounce back and hit me. I don't even know if that's even possible, honestly. If it can come back and hit you. But yeah, this game is like... This is all you do. Is you just try to like find the angle and the... There we go. You just try to find the angle and the... I guess you should say like velocity that you want. To try to hit the person. That was way too high. Or, not way too high, that was slightly too high, I should say. No! Let me change the title of this, by the way, guys. Before, we continue. There we go. Okay. Hey, we did it. I think there's like also. Yeah, I was about to say, I think there's like multiple levels. You also gain like credits where you can buy the grenades and the rockets, and you can also upgrade your raft where there's more where you got more players and more people. We'll get a grenade. We'll actually play this until we end up losing. I think Newgrounds actually has that raid game that I was thinking of. As you tell, the weapons vary. That was way too low. Uh-oh. Okay. By the way, YouTube, if you enjoyed this, there might be a possible, well, there ain't no might. I'll do this as I'll do a part 2 of this, if you guys enjoy this. So I would definitely do a part 2 of it regardless. That way, just in case people do enjoy this, because I won't know until after I look at the analytics, later down the road. So, oh hey, we can upgrade our raft. We also get a dog now. Bork. But yeah, I won't know until I look at like the analytics, but I ain't gonna be able to know that until I actually do look. So, but that being said, alright, well, off to a great start. Where was I going with this? No, the dog. Oh yeah. I know where I'm going with this. So, the reason why I bring this up is just in case there's like any of these games that has like copyrighted material in it that YouTube doesn't like. Well, that YouTube doesn't like. This will be up on the Patreon. Bruh. Maybe also if that's the case, this is also gonna be this will also be the first video that's on Patreon. Ever since I made the damn thing. Bruh. Nah, we'll save. We'll just keep going until the game is until we end up losing. I don't remember how many levels there are in this game either. Let's go, a double kill. Well, let's just not. Actually, I'll take that back. Let's not say double kill because these are kids. Ah, fuck it. Hit him. Yes. I didn't even expect that to come back down, honestly. I thought I was going to go behind him. I was about to say, have we even got hit yet? Never mind, we did. We absolutely did. That works too. I didn't expect that. Gotta love trick shots randomly. Fuck. That was way too high. Uh-oh. The double dialogue. Also, mind explaining why how a damn child like that looks like the age of like at least 1 or 2 is able to speak. That was way too short. Uh-oh. This might be bad. This might be the end of it. This is the end of us. No, it ain't. Yes, it is. No, it ain't. Oh my god, you are still alive? You have no health.
Watch out for this.
Oh, I went too short. This is cringe. I'm dead. Holy shit, never mind. He overshot that.
Take this.
Damn it.
Next.
I gotta remember that for some reason, whenever you like shoot, the mouse changes. Did my guy just say a Britney Spears quote? That was Britney Spears that sang that, right? I don't remember. I think it was Britney Spears. Can we relax with the Britney Spears quote? Do I need to say more?
Take this.
Holy shit, that was way too hard.
Ow, ow.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Alright, well that was I need to actually do this. You know what? I might actually do this do this again. Obviously, this will be like later in the video, but what I'll probably do is I'll probably upload this video to YouTube, by the way, and then if you guys see it taken down, it's not because I took it down for a reason. It's because I took it down to add a tier list at the end of the video. So this particular video, usually whenever I upload my videos, I delete the video because I don't have like enough space to hold all these videos. So I usually delete them as I upload them, because once I upload them, there ain't no point in keeping them if they're already on the channel. So that being said, I do need to buy a flash drive though for that reason, I do need to buy like an external drive or something that I can use for that. So but yeah, that being said, if you ever see this video taken down, it's not the reason. It's not because because YouTube took it down or anything bad. It's because I took it down to add a tier list at the end of this. Because I just had an idea, making a tier list, like a S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and then F tier for these games that I played to see, and then rank them to see if they still hold up to this day. Because this game for me would probably be like a B tier. Honestly, it'd be like Dead Center because the game is fun. But I don't think I'll play like, I'll probably just come back to it like every so often. It's not one of those games that I'd play like non-stop type thing. What's in the bloody category? Is there any games I recognize? There's a lot of ads on this website too. Oh my god, I remember Kitten Cannon. Here's another one I used to play. So, Bowman 2, Dead Zed, Kitten Cannon, Earn to Die. Did I play Sniper Assassin 2? I did. This game I played. There's another Dead Zed. I think I played Earn to Die 2 as well. Except for this one I played on mobile, I believe. This one I played on browser. That one I played on mobile. Did I play Achilles? This game called Achilles? I did not. I don't recognize that one. That one I didn't play. Zombie Invasion, I think I played. That looks familiar. And then Toss the Turtle, I for sure played. Oh, there's a lot more, actually. Uh-oh. Here, let me actually just go ahead and do this to get all the way down to the bottom. Because I doubt there's many games. I could be wrong, though. I definitely could be wrong. Oh my god, there's a lot. Okay, I know that. See, this is actually why YouTube. This is why I also said that I'll do a part 2 of this, because there is so many games on this website. So yeah, I'll definitely have to like sit down and go through this website on my on days that I don't feel like. Okay, there we go. Finally, I definitely have to go through and sit down and like gather all the games from each website, like make a note, put in the website name, and then under that have each game that's on that website. that I used to play when I back in high school or elementary school or middle school, back in pretty much grade school. Um, I'll have to sit down and make a list after this video to gather a whole bunch of games. That way I don't have to search them like this again. I can just go into the search bar, type the game in, and be done with it. I don't remember this game being cluttered with ads either. All right, so we're gonna play these 3 games, and then we'll jump over to Sniper Assassin. I'm probably not going to spend too much time on this too much more time on this website, because there's other websites that I want to play before. There is other websites I want to play. I ain't gonna do the point and click games. I'm just doing like the violent games that I used to play. Fucking ad.
From can I to yes I can.
Shut up. I don't remember this website having ads like this. This website did not have ads like this. When I played this game or played this website back in the day before Flash ended. I wonder if that website still exists. freeworldgroups.com. Alright, so versus computer. I don't remember how to play this. I remember how to play this. Yeet! That was way too low. Uh-oh. Fuck. You just gotta get the angle right and the... Ow. Pretty much all it is just get the angle right and the thing right. Fucking Christ. Ow, I'm gonna die. Did I die? Yep. Alright, so that game's boring. That would be probably F tier. That game's not as fun as I remember. There's another game what was the name of it? There was a game that it was a Western game, or well, I guess you can say it was a Western game. No, the game is not compatible with, fuck. You can't play this one no more. No. What was that, Dead Zed? Yeah, you can't play Dead Zed 2 no more. That sucks. That's another thing that sucks about this website. Some of these games is taken down because of Flash ending. That's actually another thing that sucks about this. About Flash ending is a bunch of games that I used to play actually got taken down when Flash ended. Granted, they're still on the website, like that, for instance. Oh, fucking Christ.
We'll come to you at my home where I work.
Yes, we're working on it.
I've only been on this website for like 30 minutes. I spent more time yapping. Well, actually, more like 20 minutes. I spent more time yapping in this video. Sorry about that, guys. But I wanted to like give an explanation of this video. You can by all means. I'll probably do a separate recording at the beginning of this video. I'll put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video. Be like, hey, or not a disclaimer, a PSA at the beginning of this video, stating like, hey, there's a bunch of yapping that was for like the first 10 minutes in this video. So if you want to skip that, you can. If not, thank you. But Kitten Cannon, huh? How the hell do you play this? I don't remember how to play this. Off to a great start when I immediately get hit. How do you change the angle? I don't remember how to change the angle. There it is. Found it. Didn't this game also get updated? Fuck. Alright, well that's I don't know if I'll play that game again. That's probably another F tier, honestly. I was probably a stupid child when I played some of these. Because that game is also another one that's boring. Can I play this one? Yeah. I swear to God. Don't do it. Why is every fucking game that I choose having a 30-second ad at the end? Also, it just went... also, wait a minute. The ads are actually going up. Because wasn't the first one like 15 seconds? And then the second one was like 20-something seconds. Now this one's 30? What do you mean? I didn't expect the ad. Why is there's so many ads in this game? There's so many ads I can't even speak. That's how pissed I am. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go through and gather like a list of games. Because if I gotta watch ads every fucking time, I might as well just like do the whole YouTuber editing thing where and stop the recording anytime an ad shows up, and then even though it's like 30 seconds, and then restart the recording, or just cut it out of the video. I'm going to probably have to start editing these videos, so this will probably. So if you are watching this, first off, thanks for the support. If you want, come join us on the channel over here on twitch.tv/Dark97Reaper. It's in the description, by the way, along with other socials, our Patreon, our Discord, Instagram, X, as well as my wife's Discord community and her Twitch as well, because I got her into Twitch as well. So just a quick promo, self promo. But yeah, if you like these videos, stop by the stream, or subscribe, as well as subscribe to the channel on YouTube and on here on Twitch if you guys want to hang out. I'm not doing story. Oh, I didn't even look to see who I was supposed to find. He looks sneaky. Okay, that was the guy. Local hooligans kept harassing me. I like how the level code is called bully. Meanwhile, I was talking about harassing. Asking for protection money. If I don't give them anything back or anything, they will wreck my store. I'm sick of that bully. They are going to pick up the protection money today. Please kill them. I'll pay you 10K in cash for this mission. Alright, well, this is like self-explanatory. Also, I kind of don't like... Alright, well, that's going to be it for that game. That game's fine. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's not, because you don't know like who you're aiming at. That game would probably be like a B tier. The reason why though is because it's like somewhere in the middle. The reason why though is because one, it doesn't even give you. It gives you a description, yes, but you got to read to figure out what it is, and you have to figure out what you got to figure out what to do. And some, I've played games like this before, by the way. There's a game on here similar to that called Sift Heads or Sift. Well, there's this game, which is this type of style, but it's called Sift Heads, and there's a game in the Sift Head series. There's a similar thing where you do that, where you're a sniper, but they have a picture of the person that you're looking for. Whereas this one, you just gotta like guess. You just have to read the description, and that's it. There's nothing else. You just there. All right, so earn to die. This will probably be the last game for this website. And never mind, the game does not work. And the website's down. Okay, well, F tier immediately. Due to the fact that shit don't work. Toss turtle. Also, some of these games I can probably play on Game Shed. I mean, not Game Shed, Newgrounds. Because a bunch of these games are still on Newgrounds, and everything on Newgrounds actually went from Flash to HTML5. which is the new like browser source. That's where this game came from. This game is actually a Newgrounds game, but got added to this website as well because it's everywhere. This game is even on mobile too. That is the old. That is the old classic, like intro to games. Even though you can't read the background. There it goes. I was like, did it just freeze? By the way, if you guys don't know this, there's a guy called Gonzo. He actually has a YouTube channel. I don't know if he still uploads videos to this day, but they have let's just say they make some interesting edits or make some interesting animations. That's where I'm gonna leave that at. Now this game I remember playing this game for hours. Even on mobile. I used to have the game on mobile. Oh, this game runs like ass. Oh, metal. I don't know why some of these games are like bass boosted. Some of these games are like super bass boosted for some reason. And spikes. Yep. Shit. Alright, well, it didn't do too bad. God, this is like running like ass. We got 400. I don't think I can buy anything. 6K. Yeah, everything is like... Yeah, this is a game like super grindy. But yeah, that's pretty much all to this game. It's just you like pick an angle, you click and hold, let go of it, and then just launch the turtle. That's all you do. This is pretty much the entire game. You just you just try to see see how far you can get. Fucking dog, or not dog, spikes again. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that game. That being said, I might actually rank these based on like gameplay. There'd be like 3 categories. There'd be gameplay, visuals, and trying to think of something else. Like how the games look, how the gameplay is, and how the and if it's like pretty much like something if it'll keep you entertained for a bit, depending on your like taste in games. So let me do that. Make that as a note as well. So for instance, like that game, for instance, the Toss the Turtle game I just played. So for gameplay, I'm only going to do like 5 stars. By the way, for these ratings. So for gameplay, for instance, I'll probably give that game like a 2 star. I mean, it's fine. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's kind of boring because that's all you do is just sit there and just launch a damn turtle, and just try to see how far you get. And as for the visuals category, I'll give that like a 4.5 star because that game looks great. For it to be a Flash game, or hell, we'll give it 5 star. For it to be a Flash game, that game looks so good. For it to be a Flash game, because like this, for instance, this game I would probably give it would have gave it like a 2.5 star because of the visuals. There's potential that you can make a game like that more modern to where it has more like where it's not just stick figures and blocky textures and a white background. This game, however, there's like you've seen that we had like different areas. We went from being in like a desert. You can as you see in the visual. What's that shit called? Like the tutorial video, or not the tutorial, the teaser thing when you hover over icons, like this for instance. Um, that's why there's like different levels. This one is like also different levels, but it's like pretty much the same art style. This one has different art styles. Um, but yeah, like I said, the visuals for this is like great, and it's also very gory too. This one's just your average like minimum blood. There's nothing special to it. But that's pretty much just an idea of like what I was talking about with the ratings, based on like gameplay and visuals. That's probably the only two categories I do, by the way. It's just visuals and gameplay. Because some of these games I don't remember how they look. I remember the names of the game. Like I remember the names. Oh yeah, speaking of Sift Heads, here's the game I was talking about. This series, but that's not the game I played. But yeah, that's pretty much addictinggames.com. I'll have to spend more time on this website and like scroll through it and see what other games there are in that on that website. All right, so on to the next website. I want to save the best for last because there's a website on here that we're gonna be taking a look at that I still actually play on to this day. That doesn't change. That website I still get on from time to time and just play randomly like point and click games or just see what type of new games that show up on the website. But we'll save that for last. That being said, the next website we're playing is cool math games. I didn't back in the day I didn't really spend too much time on cool math games, so I don't know like many games on here. The only two games I know of that one of the games I played was this running game right here. I did try that, and it looks like there's a bunch of escape type of games on here as well. You got name the flags, logos, trivia, clicker games. Clicker Heroes is another game I played, but I played that. I actually had this on Xbox. I didn't play it on browser. You got a push your luck game. You got some idle games, popular games. Trying to see if there's like any popular games I recognize. Fruit Ninja. Oh yeah, here's one I used to play. Bloxers. We'll give this a try. As a puzzle game, I know that. Bro, you have to skip ads, you need to get premium. I hate things nowadays. Because back then, ads was not a thing on this website either. Just like how addictinggames.com has ads. There was no ads. But now you have to pay a monthly subscription just to get rid of the ads for a fucking browser website? What do you mean? I have to view fucking ads to go into full screen or pay for premium? What are we doing? Back then, you used to be able to do this shit without... You used to be able to go to full screen without watching ads in any website. Well, I guess we're stuck in this fucking browser. I hope you guys have fun. Actually, where you at? Let's do that. That is way too fucking big. Skip instructions. I know how to play the damn game. Can I not? Is there not a way to fucking move it over? Well, shit. Alright, well, I found out if you hit, okay, so if you hold Alt and hit the arrow keys, you can actually go back. on pages. I did not know that till just now. Is there not a way to like move? There has to be a way to like move this shit over, but I don't. For some reason, it's not showing up. Usually there is. I guess we'll just have to do it here. I can't believe they got ads for. I can't believe you have to watch an ad or buy premium just to go to full screen on this website now. That was also another. That was another thing that wasn't fucking a thing in this game. Wrong way. By the way, this is Bloxers. This is another game that I used to play. Was I good at it? Hell no. I was not good at this game. But it made you think. Because it was like a, it's pretty much like a puzzle, one of those puzzle games. I have no idea. I need to try to get it like pretty much right here, but facing toward the hole like this. Oh, like that. There we go. Figured it out. Well, that was easy. Uh, Fine. Alright. So that's pretty much Bloxers. That game is honestly boring. But yeah, that was pretty much the game that I would play. Excuse me. My damn sinuses are acting up all of a sudden. I don't know. I don't remember, like, I don't know many games on here that I did play. I'll have to, that's another website I'll have to take a look at, later down the road. Alright, so now this one there ain't really much to do on this one. Also, the other game's called Divine Intervention. Intervention is the name of the game that was, that I was talking about. But this is what I played the most. This is another game that I used to play as well on occasion. I didn't really care for it much, but I spent more times on Happy Wheels than I did anything else. So we'll play this one first. And, never mind. The game does not work anymore. Alright, well, in that case, we'll just play Happy Wheels. Happy Wheels still work. They probably shut that game down also because no one played it. That divine game no one touched as far as I know. I don't ever hear anyone talk about it. It's mainly just Happy Wheels. We'll just play like a couple maps. Primarily the only ones I played was like rope swings and these like adventure quiz things. You had these like quiz games that I'd play. You had what's that called? There's another thing I'd play. What the hell was it called? You had rope swings. You had like these adventure like quiz games. There was also these like horror games that I would also play. That was not really scary. I had like some jump scares, but it was like weak. It's pretty much like the old days of Roblox jump scares. That being said, though, I kind of wish Roblox would go back to the old days. I must have the sound turned off. Because this game usually is loud. No? No. Oh, I got the browser muted. Okay. That's why. Because this site is like super loud when it's unmuted. Whenever it like first loads up, that is. Bro, why is the browsers taking forever to load? Search by name. I'm just gonna play like one rope swing, just show you guys what it looks like. Pretty much what it is for those that don't know what Happy Wheels is. Also, this game is like very like gory. We'll do play count. Whatever like the most popular game is, or most play count is. Oh right, forgot you gotta do this. Yeah, usually the 9 times out of 10, usually the one that has the most play count is also usually the one that gets has the most stars or close to it. Is there one for rating? Oh, there's one for rating. Let's see what the most popular one is. The one with the most ratings. We'll just play the first one that shows up. Almost a 5-star, huh? Rope Swing 4 is apparently this is what it's called. But this is pretty much the game. I've never played this one. This one I don't remember. It all started here. Note it. I ain't gonna be able to play this more likely. Enjoy some memes. I remember the epic face meme. Now what? This is very, like, innovative. What is happening? Neon Cat. Okay, bye. The Neon Cat's, like, expression. Oh, God. Well, I fell. Oh, no, that was supposed to happen. Never mind. Make a ball. Oh, there goes my hat. Bro, this lag is going to start. This lag is going to piss me off. I don't know why it's doing that. Done. Mario. Try the portal, I guess. Bro, why is it lagging so bad? It's not even my computer, it's the fucking browser is doing it as well. Because I'm looking over at Streamlabs right now, that's what I'm looking at, and it's the browser, like it's the game itself. Is it because of the fucking ads? I don't know what to do now. It has to be the ads. Let me try full screen and see what it does. Okay, that one I've never played. That was actually a new one. A new map for me. No wonder that was most popular. I never even seen that one. That's the first time I played it. Alright, so what's next? There's also bottle runs, but I'm not doing a bottle run with this lag shit. Let's just type in the horn and see what pops up. It should keep it as rating. The high, whatever the highest rating is. Yeah. Alright, so I may have actually played this one. This one's called Horror Adventure. Obviously, it's not English. Oh yeah, I do recognize this one. Let me put in full screen. Yeah, I remember this one. That kind of scared me. Bro, I don't know what's causing the lag. Why?
Damn it! Oh God!
What? Ow. Alright, well that's Happy Wheels. That's pretty much all it is. It's just a collection of like random maps that was made by creators. That's pretty much all it is. Just a bunch of random maps that was created by people that you can play. So this next one it's actually on Cool Math Games as well, but you can actually download it. It's on mobile and you can download it on, I don't know if it's on Steam or not. I doubt it. But anyways, the game is called Pop Tropica. I unfortunately got to keep it in this stupid ass screen because you can't make it bigger because it adds. Did this really just try to play an ad, but where ads doesn't work? This ad has used too many sources for your device, so Chrome removed it. What does that mean? We'll just play this. Or use this character. Because I'm not even playing the game for long. Okay. Motherfucker really just go and grab a big ass. By the way, this is actually how you move. It's another one of those games where you just click and move. This is not the Pop Tropica I remembered, by the way. It's Pop Tropica, but it's not the one I remembered. This one's completely different than the original. Is there other locations? Yeah, this is not... Yeah, this is not the right version of Pop Tropico. This is completely different. This one is not the one I'm thinking of. Because this was not the spawn area. Also, this game definitely doesn't have people playing online anymore. So yeah, anyways, this is what Pop Tropica is. You just go from like place to place. You do like missions and whatnot. Hold on, guys. But yeah, that's Pop Tropica, guys. There's nothing else to say about that website. If you know, you know. Here's another one that I'm going to do, which is on the website's called newgrounds.com. And also, that one didn't lag. So it may have been just Happy Wheels that lagged. Let me see if that game that I was trying to find on addictinggames.com is on here. Oh my god, they are. They're on here. Okay, so we're going to play. There's 3 different games. That's in this. There's a game called Ray. And what it is, it's like I guess you can say a visual novel. The game is rated M, by the way. This one's a movie, so that one's not a game. We're not doing that one. We'll just do the 2 game versions. But I remember playing these back, even though I wasn't supposed to. I played these back in the day on addictinggames.com when it was on the website. But now they got moved to like other websites, pretty much. Can I have full screen? Yes. Haha. I can full screen this game. This is why I like Newgrounds, by the way. Newgrounds is actually the website I physically play everything on. Doesn't matter what the game is. If I find, I'll look for a game to play on here. Preferably a game that I haven't played. Then I'll play it. Mainly point and click games, though. Alright, anyways. You go down to the local liquor store to buy some booze. On your way out, you encounter a bum who appears to be some kind of war hero. So the way this game works is you get it's pretty much like telling a story, and you get the story ends based on like your choices. So you get like there's also voice acting too, and then like this is where you like get to choose like what to do. Yeah, you can ignore him, or you can share him or share. You can I don't know what share the love means. You can throw a bottle at his head or give him some cash. Got the booze on your way back. On your way back to your car, you notice 2 guys standing behind you. They don't look very happy.
Hey, faggot. How about giving us the keys to your car?
Didn't know that was a. I didn't know that was a word. Oh yeah, you just straight up do this. That's a Desert Eagle, by the way.
Holy shit!
We can let him go, or we could just straight up end him. We'll let him go. He learned his lesson. By the way, if you haven't guessed, this game is like you're pretty much a badass in this game. It looks like we kind of look like Tony Montana as well in a way from Scarface. On your way home, you drive by the pizza parlor. You recognize the guy in the window. It's that bastard who's been stalking your girlfriend. Time to teach this guy a lesson. The fucking cop just there.
Hurry up and pick something!
Choose your weapon to help the stalker understand you don't like him creeping up on your woman. Fucking a SPAS 12, Jesus. You got the sniper, you got a combat knife. We'll do response 12. By the way, this game is very fucking gory, too. Yeah, you just did not hear that? Yep, that definitely taught him a lesson. Home, but you haven't paid your rent in a while, so getting in without getting seen might be a little tricky. This prick always asking for it, but you don't have the money right now. You could just blow his brains across the wall, but you like living here. A quick beating should do the trick.
Hey, why you no pay rent?
That works too. I think this game lasts like maybe 10-15 minutes at most. Later. Shot the Jim Beam, I guess. That looks like ketchup almost.
Hey Ray, I got a job for you. Come down to the cafe and I'll tell you what you gotta do.
You guys can't hear, but there's voice acting. That was Pete. He rings you whenever he has a job for you. It isn't usually anything nice either. You have to go down to the cafe and see what he wants.
Take a seat. Okay, here it is. This woman has been kidnapped. This guy knows where she is. And he's out back. Go beat it out of him. And then go get her. The pay is $5 grand. She's important. If she dies, don't bother coming back.
Also, I guess we're like a hitman or whatever. Interrogation. This guy knows where Michelle is. You must retrieve this information from him. If you push him too hard and he dies, you failed. I think I failed at this like many times.
I'm not telling you shit. Why don't you give up? You hit like a bitch. Ha. Okay, I tell you. Take the address out of my top pocket.
Yeah, you can just do that, by the way. Just straight up shoot his ass. This is the address you got from the Puerto Rican. Michelle must be inside somewhere. Walk right up and blast them. Climb a tree, pick off the guard with a rifle. What'd you do this? What'd you go in and blast them? Well, that went well. You died. Well, that's what you get when you try to run in like an idiot. Maybe you should have taken a more silent approach. Thankfully, it just goes back to like where the option was. There's also, like I said, there's like multiple endings to this. There's like different choices, multiple endings. There's 2 games. I don't know what that part 3 introduction is for the movie. I'll have to watch that later. That'll be something I'll probably look at later off stream. But yeah, this game has like the violence. It's pretty much like a GTA storytelling game, in other words. That's how I see this game. It's like pretty much just like GTA, essentially. Well, a low budget GTA, I should say. Kind of also reminds me of like Splinter Cell as well. I like how we just like come off screen. By the way, this game is meant to be played in full screen. That's why you got this like white border. The game is only meant for like a certain screen.
She's in that room over there.
That was easy. I stopped reading, can't you tell?
We have an intruder.
Yeah, this man literally just watched us do that. On the, on that RC, yep. I don't remember what we do here. I think we're just driving all over the road. Ow. I'm about to say, we didn't even die. We just got shot in the arm. And it's funny, too, because he gets shot in the arm. He doesn't even act like it hurts. Like, he just completely ignores it. Kind of makes me want to play Call of Duty for some reason. I actually have Black Ops 2 installed on Steam, so I could easily play it if I wanted. By the way, didn't it just say that? Didn't it say we only had like 4 shots in the mag? How did we get more bullets? That's my question. How did we have more shots? Because I read that when we shot the helicopter, it said we only had 4 shots. That's all you can do until tomorrow. She still seems to be out, and returning her like that probably wouldn't get you paid too well. Clean your sheet, get some sleep. Okay. Shut up! Well, that was DMCA. Well, shit. Thankfully, it's the end of the game, so who cares? It's not like mid-game where I have to like completely do that. See, that right there, guys, is what I mean by some of these videos might end up going on Patreon. Like if I want to play Fortnite, for instance, there's that. Cause that was the DMCA. I did not know that was in the game. They won't get mad. There it goes. I can turn it back up now. What are we doing? Is this all we do? Or is there something I'm supposed to be doing that I don't know yet? Anyways, I think we're supposed to do something else there, but for some reason I can't get it to do anything else besides that. But yeah, that's another game I used to play, back then. Trying to think of, is the game on here? There's a horror game. Oh my god, they are. So the next game we're playing is called. There's 3 games. They're point and click horror games that I don't know if I'll play them like fully, or play all three of them. I'll probably just play the first one because the first one I do remember. I don't remember much about it at all, like what to do or anything. But this is a horror game that I used to play back in, or I didn't play it. I actually watched a YouTuber play it, PewDiePie that is. He played the game like years ago, like many years ago, and I watched him play it, and I never played the game myself. So now this one I'm not full screening because I am a pussy. And there's jump scares in this too, like that. You got that shit. Oh, so if you guys want to know, while this plays out, let me mute that real quick. So here's the story so far. You wake up in the woods with no memory of how you got there. Nightmare of blood and screams still echo through your mind. It's late and it's cold unless you can find shelter fast. You won't last the night. You spot a house in a clearing up ahead, and left with no choice, you decide to shelter there for the night. Soon after, you begin to realize that death is a welcome choice compared to what lies waiting for you inside. I literally just read what it says there. But that's pretty much the story. Alright, volume. You're just pretty much in the woods and you have to like click. There's another game, and there's another horror point and click game similar to this called I think it was called House. I don't know. I might go through and play like a whole bunch of like old point and click horror games that I used to play. This being one of them. Hold on, guys. I got a message on Discord. Holy shit. Hey Sally, are you still watching? You can actually respond to this in Discord when you see it, because I'm looking at Discord right now. Are you still watching the stream? Because if so, I just happened to look at your message. That's a lot that they added. I'll have to look at that after the YouTube recording is over, or after YouTube's over with, or after this video, rather. But yeah, this is Ex Mortis. Ex Mortis. I could go in full screen, but I'm not going to. Because I'm a pussy. I don't know where to go either. Door seems locked. That door's not. They did a surprise update on that game, didn't they? There's a knife. Can't take it though. That scared me. But yeah, this is pretty much what Ex Mortis is. It's a point and click horror game with like a bunch of gruesome details. It's not by all means scary, as you can tell. There's like one jump scare that I remember. I guess you can say jump scare. That I do remember, where it was in the kitchen, I believe, or somewhere. It was somewhere in this house. I can't remember like the exact details of it and how to get to it, but there was a vent that you go through, and it like pretty much jumps you, but that's like toward the end of the game. I don't even know how to get to that room, honestly. And I damn sure don't even know what to do. But yeah, this is pretty much Ex Mortis. It's just like a point-and-click style horror game. It's one of those like typical point-and-click games. I don't know the code to that. But yeah, that's Ex Mortis. So yeah. With that being said, guys, YouTube, this is gonna be part one of this will be part one of me taking a look, going back and taking a look at old Flash games. I guess you can still call them because that's what they were classified as back in the day. Was Flash games, except for Pop Tropica and what was that game called? Happy Wheels. Those was not Flash games. Those were games that actually had its own website that you could play in your browser. Because Happy Wheels also got ported over to mobile at some point. And you can play it on there too. But I don't know if the content on there for mobile is the same as it is with the browser. I think it's just like basic maps. You don't have no customization map or customized maps like their community made maps, I should call them. So but yeah, YouTube, that's gonna be it for this video. This will be part one of this video if it does get uploaded to YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if not, it'll probably get uploaded to Patreon because the two copyrighted songs that was in the two raid games, the one at the end and then that beginning area, which for some reason I couldn't play that second game. But yeah, YouTube, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will definitely. This was pretty much just a rough estimate or a rough idea that I had at like last minute to do this. So I'm sorry about the scuffness of this, on how scuffed this video was, but I will take the time to actually sit down and go through each website that we played on today and look for the games that I used to play, and I'm not gonna play them just in case, so I don't spoil them for myself. And whether they work or not, like a couple of games on addictedgames.com didn't work. That being said, I'll go through each game and I'll just choose like a random game from each website. Like I'll probably do like 3 games from each website and give them a play or give them a chance and see how they play out. And if I and then rank them based on based on gameplay and visuals, to see if they still hold up in 2025. Because some of these games I have not played since 2013. But yeah, that's pretty much it, YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and welcome to the TheVanceReapers. If you want to check out our Patreon, it's linked down in the description, as well as the link to my Twitch channel, where I do all my live streams at. So if you guys want to stop by Twitch, hang out, at any time, turn on notifications, you can subscribe as well, if you want. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.